Hello again. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel in English called Just the Talk. If you're interested in my Marathi channel, it's called America, Bharatiya Soul, period. If you like, subscribe and let me know. This is going to be probably my last videos as I can think on the natal chart and the variables. I started a couple of months ago or a month ago with a chart saying how the free will can affect the outcome of the natal chart predictions. Then I did some other variations in the second one where saying that how two charts could look exactly same to a average person, but the lives are different. In this one, I'm going to continue the same theme and say how it could be explained or how it could be explained. So I'm going to start with the similar basic understanding. I did not show you any charts, nor do I intend to show any. My knowledge is extremely limited. I cannot read a horoscope. You certainly need a significant knowledge, probably a study for a couple of years, and then some intuition to actually read a chart. So I am not capable of reading a chart, nor do I claim to know. But I do know certain facts that are variables in writing, predicting the outcomes. So I just thought that as an average person would be interested because this question does come in the discussion as to how come this prediction was wrong or how come that one could not be predicted, like divorce, for example. The relativity in prediction is also very important. If a average person who is making, say, $150,000 gets a lottery of million, it'll be a lot. But if somebody who is making a couple of millions and he gets a lottery of 50,000 or a million, it will not be a lot. So when you talk about predictions and the relativity, that also exists in these predictions. Going back to the actual natal chart or basic fundamental horoscope, as we talked about it, there are 360 degrees and they are divided into 12 different zones. So I wanted to just start with that to make you understand what exactly I mean. If you stand on the top where there is no houses, and you can see on the east side where the sun rises. So when the sun rises at between, say, 6 to 8, at that time, it will be in the first house, ghar, or bhav. In Indian, it is called bhav. As the sun continues to rise on the east side, so from 8 to 10, it is in the 12th house. 8 to 12 is the 7th house. So east first house, 6 to 8 a.m., 8 to 10 is 12th, 10 to 12 is 11th house. So then gradually, if you continue to do it, in about first 12 hours, it will be sunsetting it, and it will be on the 8th house between 4 to 6 p.m. And as you go below the earth, so your houses would be 4th house at the midnight. So that's how it is done. And then it go to the 3rd and the 2nd so that you can come again 6 to 8 as the first house. So this is very simple to understand. When you're standing on the earth, top of the head is the 10th house, below the earth is the 4th house, first house on your east side, the 6th house on the left side. So that's rather the 8th house on the left side. So this is how it is done. And the natal chart, the way in which it is written is like this. So it is not written like that, but it is divided like this. So if you can see that, the houses are given different numbers. And I'm putting those numbers in the chart. But remember, these numbers are not written in the actual chart. So the first house is the central one. The second is the corner one. Then third is the corner one. Fourth again is the central house. 5, 6 is a corner. Again, 8th is a center house. 9, 10 is corner. Rather, the 10th is again so you can see 11th is again a central house, and 12th is again spread. So as you can see in this particular horoscope, I might have held it reverse way. Now I can think you can see it. So basically 1, 4, 7, 10 are the central houses, while remaining 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12 are corner houses. There is some importance of the central houses. They are related to different things. I wanted to mention it to you about something very important. That is that the planets control certain zodiac signs. Even though I'm calling it zodiac, it is actually the signs that we know. So the Mars controls 2 signs. I'm going to say it in Marathi rather than English, Mesh and Vrishchik. So they are the owner of those 2 signs. Then the Venus has 2 signs, Vrishabh and Tul. Then Buddha or the Mercury has 2 signs, Mithun and Kanya. Then Saturn or Shani has 2 signs, Makar and Kumbha. The Jupiter has 2 signs, Dhanu and Meena. And then the Sun has only 1 sign, which is Simha. And then the Chandra or the Moon has 1 sign, which is Kanya. So remember, when you are in your own house, when you are in your own sign, you are the king and your effects are much more. As you know, in your own home, you have more freedom to work, you have more freedom to behave, you have more freedom to express your opinions. Same way, these planets or the stars have much stronger effect when they are in their own sign. So the same thing holds true because these planets move around the sun, and their movements causes them to switch from one house to another house or one sign to another sign. Now, one more variation that I'm going to tell you before I go to the planetary motion is that there are nakshatras. As you know, there are 12 zodiac signs, and the sun moves through each one in 1 month because there are 12 signs, 12 months. When we look at the Eastern way of looking at it, we have 12 signs, but we talk about the position of the moon. And as you know, the moon moves around the earth somewhere between 27.3 to about 30 days, depending upon how it is. And that's why each sign, which is based on lunar or the position of the moon, lasts about 2 point some days. So accuracy of prediction based on that particular factor is much higher. Next one would be the nakshatras. The nakshatras are 27. These are conglomeration of stars distant to our regular planetary system and the solar system. So now you can imagine if you're looking at the moon at the time of birth and at time of nakshatras, now the moon may be grossly written at the same position in one particular horoscope, but the nakshatras, which are 27, would be positioned very differently. So the nakshatra may be different. One caveat about it is the nakshatra consists of several stars. And even though we like to divide everything by 12, because we have 12 zodiac signs and 12 houses, it actually goes beyond it sometimes in that particular section. But for the purpose of convenience, we still talk about exact division, which may not be, and that could be a variable. Now, as I was telling you last time, the planets move around the sun, and the speed of the planet is very different. I mean, the Mercury is the fastest moving, and it takes about 88 days to go around the sun, while the Venus takes 225 days to go around the sun. So if you talk about the Neptune, it literally takes 60,190 days, several years. And so when you talk about one particular planet in one particular sign, the Neptune and Pluto move very slowly and would not move from one sign for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Actually, it is more than 100 years. But contrast to that, the Saturn moves in each zodiac sign, it is there for 2.5 years. The Jupiter is in each sign roughly for 1 year, and rest of them vary. So if you can imagine something moving in 2.5 years to take 30-degree angle, one house, it is going to be very different. Even though it is shown to be in the same house, the influence is much different when it is in your sign beginning, in the middle, and then at the end of it moving in the next house. So remember, these are the variables, and those variables are not always seen in a chart which is written like this. So you have to be careful when you say the two horoscopes look alike and the future is different. This is an extremely deep subject. I just wanted to talk about variabilities, not talk or teach about how to read a horoscope. I have no knowledge to teach anybody, and my understanding is very limited. But I thought that I understand why variability does exist, even though the two horoscopes grossly look alike. I hope this explains, and this might induce some curiosity and will do some more digging on it. In the past, I had done some more YouTube videos in the same channel. If you want to check the older ones, you can see it. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. Have a nice day.